ways was let's welcome Albion's Adventures. Today we're going to play Trick and Treat, the visual novel. I know this isn't fair, but alright, pick her up. It's best I continue walking with her. This cat is dangerous and it's her fault I ended up in this place, and my friends are missing. But even knowing that, for some reason, I can't help but feel sorry for her. Even if it is unnatural, it is still an animal. And I bent down to see her closer. She is unconscious and there's a thin line of blood coming from her mouth. I'm a real idiot. I said to myself. At the same time, I cleaned the blood from her mouth with a handkerchief that I had with me. Fortunately, she doesn't wake up. I then closed her mouth, making her appearance a little better. Now she seemed peacefully sleeping. Poor kitty. After a long sigh, I decided to pick her up carefully. I don't know what the powers of this cat are, but if she brought me here, maybe she can return me to my world. With her in my arms, I decided the best thing I can do is continue walking. Again, I find myself in the dark forest walking aimlessly, only moving forward, but it didn't seem I was getting somewhere. In my arms I carry the cat, which sleeps soundly. Come here, you'll be safe. I suddenly stopped. It's probably easy to see disbelief in my face at that moment. It's that voice again. I whispered to myself, let the cat to hear me. Shortly after I found the cat, a mysterious voice appeared in my mind. It's a feminine voice, soft and gentle, as if it belonged to a princess from a fairy tale. But I can't trust it. Am I really going crazy? Or is it this force that doesn't make any sense? I don't know, but I don't like either of these two options. Then I feel the cat move in my arms. I look down at her confused, just to see how she opens her red eyes suddenly. I become quiet in an instant. For a moment, the two stayed motionless. Staring into the eyes of each other. The eyes of the red cat are disturbing to me, but also there's something fascinating about them, something that attracts me. I lose myself in her eyes, as if hypnotized, until she suddenly jumps with the intention to scratch my face. My reflex pushing her at the same time, I jump back, turning my head to dodge her claws. I manage to dodge her attack, but in the process I drop my flashlight. I panicked and acted clumsily. The flashlight falls near me, lighting up a tree in the vicinity. As soon as it left my hands, I remember. I quickly pick it up, not even thinking before taking action. Then, the place where the cat was. Only to discover she's arched her body angrily, as if she feared attack from me. Those red eyes stare at me, shining with the light of flashlight, as if there were jewels, reflecting a fearsome hatred and rejection towards me. My body freezes after seeing them. I can't even think. Then the cat lets out a thunderous meow, similar to the one before but weaker, although not any less frightening. There's no doubt something wrong with that animal. It must be cursed. Everything is her fault. She must be some kind of evil spirit, a pet of witches. I feel a panic seizes me. My heart beats quickly, begging me to do something. My mouth is dry and my forehead is covered with a cold sweat. What should I do? Escape the cat. It's best for me to escape from this cursed cat. I made a mistake by bringing her with me. The cat only brings problems. I don't feel very sure about that voice, but perhaps it can guide me to the exit. It sounds kind, and I certainly don't want to stay with this animal. With my mind, I try to move forward, but the cat blocks my path. No matter how hard I try, she moves faster than me, showing me her claws and fangs furiously as if preparing to attack me. My instinct tells me that it would be better to not go one step further. I don't know what she can do, but this cat is dangerous. Suddenly, the cat begins to meow thunderously, almost making me deaf. My heart skips a beat with each of them, as if I were hearing a wild beast roar furiously. My breathing becomes agitated. Those meows are wrecking my nerves. I have no other way out. I don't care about the voice anymore. All I want is to lose the cat from sight. So not wasting a second more, I start to run in the opposite direction, begging she was not following me. I ran through the forest, not looking back, forgetting about everything except my desire to get away from her. I have no idea where I'm going, or how long it's been since I started to run, and I don't care. My lungs burn and my heart beats anxiously, begging for a rest. I cannot give myself the luxury. Stronger than the pleas of rest for my body are the pleas for my soul crying, terrified, asking me to continue running until I can't anymore. Sometimes I hear a strange voice again, sounding in my head. But whenever it happens, the echoes of the cat's meows are heard throughout the forest, freezing my blood again, and reminding me that I cannot stop. I feel sorry for the voice, but I can't answer your call. I'm so desperate that more than 3 times I've fallen flat to the ground, and many more times hurt with the branches of trees. But that pain doesn't stop me. I keep running until my legs can't go a single step further. 2:57 a.m. I don't know how long I've been running. For some minutes I haven't heard any of them, either the voice or the meows, much to my relief. Finally I stop, resting my hands on my knees and feeling on the verge of fainting. I breathe using my mouth, trying to fill my lungs with as much air as I can, while my legs hurt as if they've been hammered mercilessly. This pain doesn't bother me, because I finally feel safe. I suddenly look up to find something that fills me with joy. I see an exit to the forest. I did it. I escaped this demonic forest. I didn't become another victim of the disappearances. Just thinking about it almost brings tears to my eyes. Axel! Axel! Suddenly I hear someone calling my name. But it isn't any strange voice. It's the voices of my friends who are looking for me. Hey, over here! I shout without any hesitation, with a bit of difficulty because of my shortness of breath. Soon they find me and impatiently run towards me. Where were you? The worry was killing us, Stephen said with a face I don't remember having ever seen before. Before answering, I take a deep breath. Inside the forest, I couldn't find the exit. It's strange. After that hit us, we both woke up outside the woods. We thought you'd be close, but we couldn't find you anywhere. He's from Alfred, who looks at me with great relief on his face. And you didn't try to find me in the forest? I said, feeling a little annoyed, because I didn't go to save me as great friends. Instantly, both Stephen and Alfred shook their heads in denial. I didn't want to go back in, Alfred said, almost eating nails from imagining it. Me neither. After seeing that demonic cat, no. Also, we had our hopes that you would be outside just as we were. I sigh after hearing them, but I soon forget my annoyance. I really can't blame you. The most important thing is that we're all safe. Yes, but that was somewhat terrifying, confessed Stephen with a pale face. After that roar, I didn't know what was going to become of us. I was about to tell them all about what I had to go through. Just before saying a word, I changed my mind. They didn't need to know. The important thing was that we escaped. Nobody got hurt. I think we've had enough of this test of courage. We should better get back home, I said, looking horribly tired. Without hesitation, both of them responded with a nod. After that, everyone started to walk back home, without looking back. Despite everything, I have to say that our main goal was fulfilled. We had a memorable night. The legend is true, now I know it. Alright, and that is